Hey, what's going on, everybody? So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Nightbrother Warrior from Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. So I'm super happy to finally have this thing. I mean, I ordered this last July, and just like everyone else, the ship date just kept getting pushed back and back and back. So I'm happy to finally have this in my hand. And of course, it comes in the Galaxy packaging. Got the Gaming Greats logo there, Star Wars The Black Series up top. Through this window, you can see the figure. There's his melee weapon. That's pretty cool. Down here, you got Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order and Nightbrother Warrior down there. On this side of the box, you got the Gaming Greats logo there. Front window wraps around, and then you got Star Wars The Black Series again down there. And there's the side with the artwork. Cool looking picture. I mean, this is nice. And I think in the background, I think that's like one of the temples on Dathomir, that we saw in the game. Great looking picture, and I love this color. Like I've said before, this aqua bluish color is just beautiful. There's a small window on the top of the box. On the bottom, barcode, and all this little tiny print that no one reads. And there's the back. Same picture as the side. You got the Jedi Fallen Order logo there. Short bio in 5 different languages. And speaking of 5, the Nightbrother Warrior is number 5 in this new Gaming Greats line. And then you got some more stuff that no one reads. I'm going to get the Nightbrother Warrior open, and let's take a look at him. All right, so I got the Nightbrother Warrior open, and I'll just go ahead and point this out. I'm sure everyone already knows. But the Nightbrother shares the same body as Maul. The upper torso and arms are the same, the legs are the same, and the feet are the same. But of course, this is new, and of course, there's a new head, and it's painted differently. But I'm sure everyone that has this knows that this is a pretty cool figure, very posable, and I have a feeling this guy's going to be the same way. All right, so now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and get a better look at the Nightbrother Warrior. So let's start up here with his head and face and all this going on from the neck up, and this looks really, really good. I mean, the eyes are great. Kind of sunken in eyes. You can barely see them, but man, they look cool. The nose, the mouth, all the tattooing on the face looks amazing. I mean, this is a good looking head. And these horns are a little more stiff than you would think they would be. You'd think they'd be a little bit bendy, but they're actually kind of pointy, but they look fantastic. Cool looking horns. Totally digging this face. I mean, man, what a cool looking figure so far. And from the neck down, like I mentioned, it's Maul's body, but with different paint. All this up in here, just killer. Love it. Love this little symbol here, looks great. All this on his belly looks good. Back. So not much going on in the back, just some little lines up here, but they look great. Very clean. This is cool down here. And as far as arms, not much going on the upper arm, with the exception of this kind of, they've kind of flattened out the sheen of the paint. It's not as yellow. It's a little lighter there. You can see up on the shoulders, just a slightly different shade, and it looks like it's, I don't know, roughened, like he's fallen down on his shoulder a lot, and it's just kind of roughed it up. But it looks good. I like it. And then the tattooing on the forearm is great. And on the back of the hand, yeah, good looking figure. I like this. And there's a look at the belt or the sash. Nice little silver buckle. Nice texturing. Just kind of goes around. Now this little skirt thing hanging down is new, but it's all tattered and worn on the bottom. Looks great. I love these little folds here. And that's what the back looks like. Just more of the same, tattered and worn. Looks really good. Just has a really cool feel to it. Yeah, they did a nice job with that. And as far as legs, they are Maul's legs. Just painted brown. Got the big double jointed knees. Yeah, not much to say about the legs. Good looking wrinkles down here. That's fine, but yeah, they look good. And as far as the boots, same boots. I love the straps here. Love this little bit of texturing right there. That looks really, really cool. All this back here is nice. Yeah, good looking boots. I am totally digging this on the side. I've never noticed that before on Maul. I guess because it's, it's black. Hang on. Oh yeah, it's definitely there. I just never noticed it before, but yeah, that is pretty nice. I really like that. Again, straps going on back here. Now, the only downfall of these boots is the bottoms are rounded. So just like Maul, this guy is kind of a pain to stand sometimes. You have to kind of find a happy spot with the feet. Once you find it, it's there, but I don't know who thought it'd be okay to make the bottom of shoes rounded. But yeah, that's my only gripe about the boots, but they look great. So top to bottom, this is a really, really cool looking figure. All right, so next let's run through articulation on this. So he's got some side to side at the head. And if you notice, the entire neck can also rotate. Let me see if I can get that thing to move. Yeah, the whole neck can rotate, so you kind of have to be mindful. This thing could get off center a little bit. But yeah, he's got some rotation at the neck as well. And he's got some pretty crazy tilt. You know, there's some tilt down here, and the head will also tilt. So yeah, great range in the tilt department. And with the added articulation at the neck, he can look way down, and he can look up that much. The arms get up that far, and they can rotate all the way around. And he's got some really nice butterfly joints in there. Look at that. Single jointed elbows that get just a little past 90. He's got a swivel at the elbow, a swivel at the wrist. So both hands are hinged side to side. There is the right, and there's the left. There's some twist at the midsection. There's a little bit of crunch, a little bit of back, and some side-to-side tilt. So this front skirt is nice and flexible, so that allows the legs to get up that far. They go out to there. They don't go back very much at all. See if I can lift up this skirt. Yeah, there's an upper thigh swivel. Double knees that get up that far before it just stops. The feet go down that far. They go up to there, and you've got some swivel at the ankle. So just like Maul, he's got pretty good articulation. All right, so next let's take a look at his one accessory, this melee weapon. It's like a, I don't know, it's like a bladed club almost. It's got these cool blades on the end. So these are kind of flexible, and the little pointy bit in the middle is also flexible, but it's a nice sculpt. These things look amazing, but all the detail on the handle, the wrap, kind of a gray with some brown on the wrap, the detail in here is fantastic. And that's what the end looks like. It's got like a tooth or a horn. Actually, what am I saying tooth for? It's like a horn that's stuck in the end. Yeah, I like that a lot. And got some more wrap here. The detail right here is very nice. I mean, yeah, this is a really, just a cool looking weapon. And as far as him holding it, so the fingers are literally like rock. They're like concrete, but you can get it in there. So right here where it's gray, it's a little loose, but you can scoot it all the way down to the end. So he's holding it on the very end. So he is getting full, the full weight of this thing, holding it on the very end. And you've got great range in the arms. I mean, you can pose him in all kinds of ways with this thing. I mean, yeah, cool weapon. And again, you can really get him in some good poses, like he's about to backhand somebody, like he's about to, swing overhead, swing from the side. I mean, yeah, the butterfly joints are nice, great elbows. The shoulder has great range. So yeah, this guy's very posable, but he looks good holding it there. And if you want to put it in the left hand, you could recreate the box art. So yeah, that works pretty well. Super tight in the left hand, but that's a pretty cool look. And he can hold it with two hands. I mean, you can, just have him holding it right in front of him. You can have him, raising it up sort of over his head. That's as far as he can get, as far as getting it over his head before his hand runs into his head. But, he can get it up there. Swinging down with two hands. Spread the hands out a little bit. The left hand is super tight. If you just want to have him just kind of holding it, just sort of at a ready stance, that's a pretty good look too. So, just like Maul, super posable, got pretty good elbows, great shoulders. The butterfly joint really helps. So yeah, I think you could really get this guy in some really, really cool poses with this thing, this weapon. And that's what he looks like on the shelf. So being on the Maul body, he's a little short, right? He's shorter than Cal. He's shorter than the troopers, but man, he looks good. I mean, what a cool looking figure. Way cooler than I thought it would be. It almost makes me want to get the Archer now, because the Archer I wasn't super interested in because, he's an Archer, but he doesn't come with the quote-unquote arrow or energy bolt, whatever you want to call it. It's just his bow. But this figure, the Archer's just like him, it's on the same body. This thing looks pretty dang cool. So I may have to get the Archer just to go with this guy, but man, he looks so good on the shelf. That weapon is awesome. The detail on the face is just sick. Yeah, I like this figure a lot. So yeah, this figure definitely has exceeded my expectations. I'm just blown away at how cool this looks. The detail on the face is just, I can't get over it. It is so good. The horns look good. Love this down here. Nose, from the neck up, this thing's killer. And from the neck down, it's Maul's body, so it's good, but all the detail in the chest looks fantastic. Love this little symbol there. Weapon is cool. Love it's just a cool figure. I am blown away at how good this looks. This looks great. I love the tattered worn look on the bottom. Yeah, and like I mentioned, his boots look cool. He can be a little finicky to stand sometimes because of the rounded bottoms, but, you know, once you get him, it's not too bad. But yeah, you can get this guy in some really cool poses with this weapon. Yeah, I'm impressed. I am totally impressed with this figure. I'm super happy I picked it up. But I want to hear from you guys, so please comment below and let me know what you think of the Nightbrother Warrior from Jedi Fallen Order. And if you like videos on Star Wars The Black Series, please consider dropping a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and please turn on notifications. I'd certainly appreciate it. And I just thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.